Y'all, I really hope that you can hear me. All I know is that I have hardly any signal. I'm 2 blocks from my house. I have somebody waiting outside to unload my groceries. Good at the world stuff, like just being out in it. And oh, that was so. Walmart makes me nervous and sweaty. There's just unpredictable people there. I'm just very nervous. I'm very upset. And I know that there's a reason for this. And when I calm down enough, I'm going to be able to see it. So I can't see any comments at all. So I hope y'all are even there. Can y'all hear me? Because it just says maybe she's there, maybe not. Can you hear me? Can anyone hear me? Can I get a hi, hello, anything? If you can hear me, anything at all? Okay, yes. Okay, awesome. Okay, I'm 1 block from my house. I'm almost there, you guys. Thank you so much for your patience. I don't know what just happened. So I was set to pick up my groceries at 7 p.m. and I sat outside for 15 minutes. They didn't come out. And then I went inside, sat there for 45 minutes, asked for help from the guy at the front. But, you know, he's extremely, we'll just say that. And he didn't even understand what I was talking about when I said I was picking up my groceries. And he said, well, have you shopped yet? And I was like, damn it. So my Uncle Jimbo outside, he's going to unload the groceries and we're getting going. Okay? Okay. Sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay. Thank you.
Yep. You just go on and...
Oh, I'm already starting my video. Oh, keys are in the ignition. Just get if you can just get the colds in the fridge, I'll get the rest, okay? I love you. Thank you. So, welcome to my life. So much fun. So I want to hear about everyone's 8-8. Sweaty and gross. I'm like really. I was like arguing with an old man up at the front saying, I have to start a video. And he's looking at me like, but have you bought your groceries? And I'm like, oh my God. It's just been a crazy day already. So the energy's been amazing. I will say that. I feel an influx of energy. Has anyone else felt that? When it comes to energy and how you're feeling physically versus mentally. Anyone have any comments? Crazy dreams, okay. I feel this intense energy that's constantly trying to push its way through. I didn't wake up with a headache this morning, so that's a plus. So here's what's interesting about that, Donabella. Anxious, yeah. Me too. Well, right now, naturally anxious, so I shouldn't say anything. I haven't been as anxious lately, actually. So what Donabella was just saying, a lot of people had the ascension symptoms up until yesterday, like through the end of last night. They woke up this morning, and it's like, I felt like for the first time this week, heartburn. What did that say? Heartburn on point today, too. Yeah, I've been feeling really weird physically lately and vivid dreams and thoughts, but I felt really positive. Yes, that's how I felt today as well. So everyone that I have spoken to today in the spiritual world, like all the other tarot readers and psychics that I talk to, pretty regularly. So I would say for probably the past week to week and a half, 2 weeks, I've been feeling almost like an anxious tension, and it would battle between that and lethargy. I would be really tired. I would have headaches. I would have irritability, snapping at people quickly. Anxiety, just overall not feeling like me, right? And this morning I woke up, only a couple hours sleep. I mean, I think I was still posting at 4 a.m. or something. And this morning I woke up and I slept for probably about 3 or 4 hours and I felt refreshed. I felt okay. And I felt like I slept a full night for the first time. Same here. Hello. Yeah, really weird dreams, pretty intense dreams. When I could fall asleep, but for me, it really came in the form of insomnia. I couldn't sleep at all. But the worst part was that I needed to sleep. I wanted to sleep. I was irritable because I couldn't sleep, you know? It's different whenever you go without sleep and you feel still fine. Like right now, I haven't slept much, but nice, Cassie. So some astral traveling a little bit. That would be very possible at this time with the, well, it's possible for anybody all the time, but right now with this kind of energy, I'm jealous. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. So let me just see. All right, you guys. Give me about 1 minute. I'm just gonna make sure everything's closed up outside, and I just don't want to have to be distracted right now. I want to be completely into this. I'm really excited about this reading. Or not even reading, really manifestation thing. I really want, okay, so if you didn't watch the video before, I want you to start thinking about it now. First of all, I want everyone to release any expectations you have of this situation. That's something that my spirit guides told me to tell you guys earlier. I want you to release any expectations that you have, and I just want you to fully thread yourself into the moment. So I want you to imagine, and this is the dream I had. So we were all talking about dreams, right? Last night I had a dream that our soul tribe was knitting itself into each other like a woven blanket. Okay? Now I always say your soul tribe is like a quilt, like a 9 square. You come here with that 9 square, and that branches out into another 9 square, another 9 square, right? But these are your soulmates, this 9. Last night, they showed me all of us interwoven and slowly weaving together, and how much stronger we are when we are like that. How weak is thread by itself, one piece of thread. But when you weave it into a fabric, this is a purse my mother made. When you weave that thread into a fabric, it is so strong, so durable, and it can take anything, right? I think we have to remember that sometimes, I have weird shit going on here. Sometimes we have, in this reality, with the electronics, with the social media, we feel like we're interacting, but truly, we're not. We have to have the human interaction. We have got to leave our houses, you guys. We have got to go get coffee with friends. We have to go to the bookstore again. It's hard to even find a bookstore anymore, and that makes me very sad. It's hard to even find books. Soon, books will be completely obsolete. We have got to start weaving that fabric again. And it really is only half there with this, the mental. That is the most important part of it. The heart, the mental, but there has to be human contact. That is the biggest part of it. That's what creates the bond, okay? You know when you meet someone and you don't even know them personally, but you feel like a spark, you feel something, right? Girl, man, doesn't matter who it is. You feel like, man, we connect, you know? I met a woman today who was so fantastic. Her name is Michelle. I met a lot of amazing women today and met just great people. But her name was Michelle, and she took me to the VFW and introduced me to a lot of veterans, and just an amazing person, you know. And the minute I saw her, I just knew I would connect with her. Maybe I've known her in a past life. Maybe that's my guide's way of saying she's a person that can help you out right now. Because I'm new in this town and I don't have a lot of friends, and I do get just stir crazy and stuck here, you know. I'm sorry, I saw a couple of questions come up. There are 9 what now? Yeah, I understand that, Susan. Feeling isolated, especially even so if you're in that place when you are feeling isolated with people around, at that point it's almost like you feel isolated, especially with people around. That's because you are going through and we can talk about this in more detail if you would like, but you're going through what we call the dark night of the soul, right? And that's when you are not resonating with anyone, because right now your soul is doing its really hard work. It's doing the crux of the work, and that's very necessary. It is necessary sometimes to isolate yourself at that point. Just make sure you're not going to a point or to a level in isolation where you're disassociating with people, right? So a lot of times when you're going through this, it's important to make yourself go somewhere once a week, right? Go somewhere, whether it's, I love playing bingo. I know that sounds like an 80-year-old woman's thing to do, but y'all, I get serious about that stuff. I'll take an old lady down over bingo, for real. I love my bingo. And I love poker, you know. I love playing card games. I like playing bridge. I'm super an old lady. I love all of that stuff. But I can't just, I'm not a small talk person. I can't sit there and talk about, love Scrabble, Susan. Oh, we're totally Scrabbling together. So, start a Scrabble party, right? Scrabble margarita, you know, whatever. Just you gotta still interact. You have to still interact with people, because that dark night of the soul will keep you isolated for too long, and you're not healthy. Lee, I miss you, darling. How are you? Local libraries often have laid-back free activities that appeal to introverts. Very cool. So I'm an extroverted introvert or an introverted extrovert. I'm not sure which, but hi from Australia. I definitely do enjoy being with people. I love absorbing. I'm someone who is an energy communicator. So I love communicating with people's energy. I love theory, and everyone is a puzzle to me. Everyone is a puzzle to me. It's like the greatest puzzle of all time. I mean, what I do, for 10 years, I broke codes for the National Security Agency. I love a puzzle. If I can't figure something out, it's going to blow my mind. But I think that sometimes, what was that? I'm sorry. ENFP. Yeah. So even though I'm extroverted and I love that energy, I could never sit there and make small talk with someone about their 3 bad little kids that, you know, whatever. I can't pretend. My face can't do that thing. Right? Can't do that thing where I pretend like I can't talk about what kind of anal bleach the Kardashians are using. I don't know what people talk about now, but that just came to my head and that was really weird. But for real, that's what people talk about now. It's really, really pathetic and sad. The way that, no wonder people are online all the time now. They're looking for honest and real conversation. They're looking for something authentic. Even if they're not having a conversation with someone, at least they're authentically researching something that they care about. When I talk to people now, all they want to talk about is the newest thing online. All they want to talk about is the newest trend or the newest commercial, the newest TV show. I don't even watch TV. Occasionally, like, I watch documentaries. I did like that Stephen King 11/22/63. I don't know if anybody read that book or saw that movie, but that was fantastic. It made me totally rethink the world a little bit. But there's I'm not saying TV is bad. Don't get me wrong. Please don't get me wrong on that. What I'm saying is people have become on a social level disappointing. Okay? That's why I'm seeking out something like a soul tribe, people who think like me. We may only have 42 people on here right now, but you know what? At least it's 42 people with brains that I know think like mine, with brains that care about something outside of the Kardashians, their TV, and basic. You know, there are some big things going on in the world right now that, I'm a Virgo sun too. There's some big things going on in the world right now that people, I told someone today that the energy right now going on with 8-8, the energy is like everyone walking over. I feel like everyone's literally stepping over the same lottery ticket, $3 billion, and they're all walking on it. Sticks to their shoe, they throw it on the ground, they don't care, and over, I'm watching people over and over do this. And right now, if we are able to tap into this amazing energy, do you know what we could achieve? Do you know what we could do? Even individually, each one of us just tapping into this energy, your life twofold will just start, your cup overfloweth, will start, everything you want and manifest will come to be, if it's in the right will. But here we are, not even knowing the energy's going on. 90% of the people I talk to don't even know about 8-8 Lionsgate, which is okay. It's not okay. You know, where are we failing? That we are educating our children and the populace on things that don't matter, about drama and Twitter and Snapchat and Kardashians and nothing really important. You know, even as a Christian, in the Bible it says, the Lord, you got it? Thank you so much. I'll get all of it.
I don't like Coke.
That's for Jackie and Mom.
Oh,
I don't.
Pepsi.
I know you're a Pepsi.
RC.
I got you. RC Cola. I got you. I'll get that for you. I'm sorry.
Just acid.
It's just acid. Yeah, you clean the car battery
And
stuff.
you feel it when you drank it.
You can feel it when y'all like. Okay, here's a toll. We have 44 people online. Coke or Pepsi, you guys? Let's see. Consumerism, keep the economy going. Well, I don't know if that's it. Coke or Pepsi? Everybody just say one or the other. Cola is bad in general. Coke. 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 Oh, Jimbo, look at this. Coke, 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 Coke. Oh, we got a Pepsi. Cassie likes Pepsi. Look at this. Look at this. Everybody say hi to Uncle Jimbo.
I'm Pepsi.
He's Pepsi. That's Uncle Jimbo. Everybody say hi, Uncle Jimbo. Look at this. Coke, 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 Pepsi. You do have a couple Pepsis. My Uncle Jimbo is the best man in the entire world, just so y'all know. My favorite of all my uncles. Before the Pepsi and the Coke, right? The important stuff in life. Okay. I want us to start getting into, have you guys thought about what you would like? So we're talking about this energy, right? I'm walking past strangers today, and I talked to a few people today about this energy and the stars and everything, and everybody thinks it's cool. You know, everybody's been watching ancient Egypt and how the pyramids and Orion's belt are connected and how it's all aligned anyway. But when I explain this energy of the stars and how it's all lining up at this moment, I think people think it's neat, but obviously if you're uneducated on something, how excited can you really get, right? So what I'd like to do is for everyone to truly think about something that they would like to manifest. Because we have our soul tribe together right now. We have 44 people online right now, okay? I'd like everybody to start thinking about what you would truly want to manifest. And it starts with a feeling, you guys. It's like someone said the other day, they really truly want inner peace. You have to feel that inner peace. So what I would like for you to do is, and I don't care how long it is or whatever it is you need to manifest. And you guys, look how much I need to clear my throat chakra. Y'all see that red dot on my throat? Right there? I've never had that happen, but I have a pimple literally in the middle of my throat. I've never even had that happen. And you hear how hoarse my voice is? So everything is more right now. If you're sad, you're going to be sadder. If you're happy, you're going to be happier. If you're depressed, you're going to be more depressed. Because everything is, it's like just expanded. It's more right now. Everything is going to be more. It's like I always tell people, when you're drinking, Whatever you're feeling, expect it to expand by 10. If you are sad, you're going to be more sad. If you're happy, you're going to be party happy. If you're angry, you're going to be fight angry, right? With this energy, it's like that. It's going to expand everything times 10. Yeah, so throat chakra clearing for you. So everything, if you're getting headaches right now, if you've had headaches for the past couple of weeks, which I've met a lot of people that have, and know a lot of you have, you need to clear your third eye chakra and your crown chakra. If you have a hoarse voice and you've been coughing a lot, you need to clear your heart chakra and your throat chakra, especially if you've been coughing a lot. Y'all hear that? I've been coughing nonstop. I haven't even been sick once. And I have to clear my chest, my heart chakra, and I have to clear my throat chakra. Right, and I haven't even been sick. Why have I been coughing? I don't understand it. If you've been having tummy issues, right? That's where our solar plexus and our sacral chakra is. Back end issues, that's your root chakra. If your hips or legs have been hurting, your root chakra, right? The things that make you feel stable, that's your root chakra. A lot of you simply need to do full body chakra cleansings, right? And there are meditations that are so beautiful. All you have to do is get in the bath, turn it on, and just absorb it. It's not hard, you guys. Just get in the bath, turn on a meditation for chakra clearing. It's like 30 minutes, and just relax. You don't have to sit there and close your eyes and totally zone out. You can watch yourself and just listen, just absorb. Don't try to turn your mind off long enough to do that, because the energy coming through, if you are blocked, is going to hurt you. But if you're clear, it's going to elevate you. Okay? All right. So, with that being said, I do have another reading tonight with a mother and her daughter at 9. But I have time. But what I would like to do is, I hope everybody listened to the last video and you thought about something you would like to manifest. Okay? So I've been thinking about this a lot today. And what I would like you to do is start. What we're going to do is we're going to new place to live. There we go. You know what? Manifesting winning millions. So I would like to be pretty serious here. I know that money is a struggle for people sometimes, but we have to remember money is not good or evil. Money is just an energy. And frankly, the more you worry about it, the more you're pushing it away. Think about this. If you want money and you're having negative thoughts on it, money doesn't understand anything except for you're pushing negative energy at it. So if you're worrying about money, you're pushing negativity towards the energy of money. So money is going to stay away from you. And I know it's really hard not to worry about money when you're worried about money. And I promise you it's possible. Look at me. I sold everything I owned. I sold my Jeep Rubicon 2018. $40,000 Jeep I sold. I sold everything I owned, all my furniture, like my whole life of everything, down to 65 pounds. And only then was I free. Now I understand what money is. Money is nothing to me anymore. And it's also my bitch, because I'm not worried about money anymore. It's going to come, it's going to go. It's an energy. It's nothing. You have to start thinking about money in the mindset that it is simply an energy that will flow to you and it will leave you like any other energy. Being homeless is awful, and I've been there too. I have, 100%. I'm in America right now. Money is not connected to love. You can connect it to love. Your energy is love. Money is simply a currency energy, right? These tarot cards right here, they're not magic. This is simply a tool in which I speak to God with. This is a tool that your spirit guides can speak to me through, because my mind moves incredibly fast. And I've always been able to see numbers and colors and patterns. So these tarot cards are not special. These tarot cards are something that I'm able to see. They're able to get messages through to me because I speak the same language of mathematics and patterns as they do. So it's very simple for them to talk to me in a way that they can't talk to you, right? Even though a lot of people see number sequences and patterns, and that is how the universe speaks to us. That's how our angels speak to us. The most easy for them. That's how they give us signs. For me, it goes much more beyond that. I see combinations that you really probably couldn't dream of. And that doesn't mean I'm special. That means that's my communication method, right? I may as well be autistic at that point. Not that any of that's bad. We each have our own way of speaking to the other side. Here's the key. Figuring out what your way is. Do you know what your way is? Because I'm telling you right now, all of your guides say the same freaking thing. It always boils down to the same thing. You want to know what it is? My darling, we hear you. We hear your prayers. But if you would just listen, we want to give you the answers if you would just listen. 90% of you don't know how to listen. And it's not, I don't mean you. I don't mean that in an attacking way. I mean that in you don't know what your language is with the other side, which the funny thing is, it's probably your first language. And you just don't know it because we raise our children and our culture to be so square and pillbox, right? Everybody's got to be the same. What I do is considered strange, and I've lost friends and family over it because some people tell me it's evil. Some people tell me it's wrong. Some people tell me it's crazy, right? Does it really matter if I'm having a conversation with my spirit guides and God and you're not? Does it really matter? For some people, they hear God through music. For some people, they literally can turn on the radio and hear a song and certain words will speak to them. For some people, they can meditate, truly sit there for an hour and truly shut their mind down and meditate and hear things. I'm sorry. Sometimes you have to listen to your guides can speak via others. I'm sorry, I don't think I understand that. So, like I was saying earlier, I'd like everybody to really think about something that you would like to manifest. And music, man. I think that music touches many people. For some people, it's their soul language, you know? Sorry. Thank you, Uncle Jimbo. I love you.
I love you more.
Thank you so much for your help.
Yes, ma'am. I put all the cold goods away.
Oh, you're so amazing. Thank you.
Good night.
Good night. So, if you have thought about what you would like to manifest, it can be anything from something that is physical, like feeling better within my body, healing my addiction to food, healing any addiction, quitting smoking. It can be something intense, such as healing cancer for someone, healing an terminal disease. What I would like for all of us to do is know already what you want to manifest and then drop it out of your head, okay? Because we are going to focus on everyone else here. We're going to put all of our energy into helping each other manifest our dreams because our guides already know what we want. What our job here is today is to put it out there. So what we're going to do, all right, we're going to start with Harper. He's the last one, and it's 30-30 at the moment I looked at that. So to me, that's very powerful. Harper needs money for college. And I would like it if you guys have a handle name to please put your first name in the message, because it's very important for us to know your name. Don't say anything until everybody has a moment, please, to make a space in their head for Harper and think about his name for college. His, her. Now what you do is you breathe in the request and you breathe it out with love. Imagine like your love is the butterfly wings that's going to carry that off, okay? Now, Harper went, first come, first serve, y'all. And don't get upset or irritated. Everybody's gonna have a turn. Okay. And if I miss you, just put it up again. Jennifer Murray, I want to manifest the love that is meant for me. Jennifer Murray. Breathe in that beautiful essence. And let's push that love towards her. The love that is meant for you. Donabella, ability. Hi, darling. I love you. Oh, ability to let go of things I cannot control and take action on the things I can. So beautiful, darling. Love you. The ability to let go of the things I can't control, right? It sounds easier said than done. And the ability to control the things I can, right? God grant me the wisdom to know the difference, right? What is it? God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Darling, I feel like you already have that. You're just an old soul trying to get better. The love meant for me. Shannon Cremians. The love meant for me. Susan Gibbs, my brother-in-law needs a new heart. His name is Carl. Everybody breathe in, Carl. And I want you to look at that brand new heart that's going to be pumping beautiful blood through his body, replacing the one that does not work any longer. Breathe it in, breathe it out through your crown chakra. Our soul tribe will create a web that's almost like a spider. As we breathe it out through our head chakra, it comes together like beautiful webs. We are going to create some beautiful stuff here. Manifest my true life's purpose. Okay, let's change some wordage here. Kristen Luna. So you don't have to manifest it because it already is there. Okay? Your life's purpose is who you are. It is the seed of your soul. Your life's purpose, you are just, it's like if a plant said, I want to manifest my seed, right? Does that make sense? You can't manifest what your essence is. Your life's purpose is your soul, your essence. It's everything. It's everything. You already have that. So what we are going to do for Kristen is we are going to manifest. For Kristen, what we're going to do is ask her spirit guides to show her and make it very clear what her life purpose is. Okay? So Kristen Luna, your guides are coming to you and rearranging the universe to give you signs of what your life purpose is. It may not be what you thought it was. And sometimes the things that are brought to you are only steps to get to your life purpose. You have to take what they bring to you, okay? I'm not sure why they said that. That was a little communication from them. Whoa. Okay, so I don't want to get lost in everything here. So we have to make sure that you're either putting up a manifestation or Let's try not to comment right this second, okay? Let's try to keep it in our heads just for now. Wayne Lamb, Tarot's healed me through my hermit mode and healing, walking away from my ex and adult kids. Wayne here, looking for my new beginning. Okay, everybody, we've all been there when you have to walk away from things, and it's so difficult, especially a whole family, and especially with adult children. Wayne's new beginning. It's going to be good. Your spirit guides are coming, man. You walk through the hard part, and that's the key. That's when the blessings come. Janet, heal circulation. Okay, so circulation issues, I'm assuming in your blood and your legs. Janet, my darling. Breathe new blood in. Force it through. Build her heart strong so it can pump blood as strongly as possible. Argenis Mendoza, I want to manifest a loving relationship with my crush and get a better job. I will say, for that, I'm going to say, I hope that the love of your life will be here soon. I'm not sure who she is or if it is your crush, but she's so much better than whoever you choose, right? And to get a better job, I'm not sure what a better job is for you either, but I just manifested that. So I do hope it works out for you, darling. And the reason I said that is because sometimes we can, I don't want all of us manifesting on someone that's not here. So for instance, if we're manifesting for someone to get his crush, we don't know if that's the right situation for her. And we're putting a lot of energy into making something happen that may not be right, you know? Okay, so let's just make sure that we're focusing on what we want to feel rather than focusing on specific people. If you want to manifest your soulmate, you don't want to manifest a certain person. You want to manifest what your heart desires. You want to manifest on the feeling of the soulmate, on what they're going to entice in you and what they're going to bring out in you and what they're going to show you. Not what they look like or who they are on this human form. Okay? You don't that's forcing someone to come to you, which is basically a spell. We don't do that. Okay? All right. My comments all went away. Okay, there they are. Okay, I want to manifest my life purpose. Carrie Ace. I don't know if that's your last name for real, but I like it. I love aces. Okay, my life purpose. Again, right? Your life purpose, it's already a seed within you. We are going to manifest for Carrie Ace the signs that will lead her and show her and put her on the path of her life purpose. Mega Klugo. I want to manifest global transmutation of the karma. It's a pretty good one. Your karma? Or the karma? That's a different thing right there. I'm going to manifest the ability to transmute negative karma into positive karma. Is that okay? For your own karma. And that is okay. So that's what I'm manifesting right now. For you to be able to transmute your own negative karma into positivity. Not like rule the world globally. Sherry, physical healing so that I can work again and love will come to me. Physical healing for Sherry. She's ready to work again and until her life gets back on track, she cannot find love again. So I understand that. Physical healing from the inside out for Sherry. And a lot of times that is a manifestation of our own inner wounds. Sherry, I just got a message from your spirit guides, darling. You really need to do some inner child work. Okay, there are some people I feel who have done you wrong, and some of them maybe who have passed away that you can't get any kind of resolve on, but you still have to do that inner child work for yourself. You have to heal within yourself. If you'd like to email me about that later, please feel free. But a couple of messages came in. You're not doing anything wrong, darling. I'm not saying that. There is some inner child work that needs to be done, okay? It's manifesting physically. It's manifesting physically, this inner stuff. Once you get rid of that, the rest is gone. If that makes any sense. Oh, I love you too, my Donna Bell is so cute. I just want to squish her face. She's adorable. Jennifer Murray, tingling in my body. Thanks, everyone. Oh, tingling. Darren, the perfect career path. I like that. I don't know what that means to you, but you know what, spirit guides? Show Darren what his perfect career path is. Everybody breathe it in and breathe out through your crown chakra. Darren. And just perfect career path for him, right? For him. Kelly Thompson, I want to manifest walking in my life purpose with the love of my life. Oh, that's beautiful. All right, well. You're going to have it, girl. It's already on the way to you. It's already on the way. I think you feel it somehow deep down. I think you feel it like it's a coming. It's more about divine timing now. You're ready. He's ready. It's more about divine timing. Darren Bracewell, the Serenity Prayer. Yeah, that's what you were talking about what we were talking about earlier. Sarah Rose, True Balance and Harmony. Sarah Rose. Let's send Sarah Rose. Breathe in, Sarah Rose, and breathe out. True Balance and Harmony to Sarah Rose. I love that. Now that's a manifestation right there. I'm really not happy about my comment thing. I have to keep touching it and I can't get it to stay up. Hi, Joy. No, you're never late here. Sherry, I'm really glad that, like I said, please email me. You do have some inner child work to do, and darling, that's where your physical problems manifested from. Once you heal that, that's the root. It's like a cancer, you know what I mean? It's eating you up. You have some healing to do. Y'all, is anybody else having issues reading the comments? Mine keep disappearing. All right, Jade Gifted. Please send healing energy to my mother for restoration of her health. Please send healing energy for Jade. Okay? Everybody, please send healing energy to Jade's mom for restoration of her health. So breathe in, Jade, into your heart. And send out love through your crown chakra. Okay? Like I said, these come together like webs. We are a soul tribe. And because we're on the same frequency, a web isn't strong until it's been woven, right? Each thread is weak, but when it's woven, it's strong. Okay, that's what we're doing right now. You guys are so beautiful. Kate Myers, this past year, I almost died from a domestic abuse incident and started a business based on our youngest son's complex needs. He then passed away on 6/3 of this year. I'm so sorry, darling. I need help fulfilling his legacy. Kate Myers. All right, I'm going to read that again. Kate Myers. This past year, I almost died from a domestic abuse incident. I started a business based on our youngest son's complex needs. He then passed away on 6/3, June 3rd of this year, which is not very long ago. I need help fulfilling his legacy. I'm not sure what you have in mind for that, but darling, I'm sending you love. We all know there's nothing like losing a child on this earth. I'm asking my guides to send you healing to help you fulfill whatever legacy that you feel will give your son true justice and true meaning to what he went through. And I'm asking for healing for your domestic abuse incident. I want us to manifest healing for the planet, for all people. Renaissance, universal love and joy. I am forever grateful for my earthly experience. Me too, Jeffrey C. All right, so Jeffrey C, and I think all of us want this. I want to manifest healing for the planet, right? Kindness and harmony between humans, no matter what our race, religion, culture, color. It doesn't matter, sex. I also want to manifest that. I want to manifest healing between women and men. I feel like there is definitely some it's difficult right now. When my guy friends come up to me and say how hard it is for them to go to work now and know how to act around women. At the same time, I was joking with a friend of mine the other day, and I said, so like thousands of years, women haven't had a voice, and the first time people are finally caring what we think, and you guys are really going to start bitching? Not the time. Just let it go. Just let it wash by, right? We need harmony again between the sexes. We need harmony again between cultures. But a lot of times when these things come up and they start rising up, that's because they must be dealt with to make us stronger, right? To make us stronger. It's like, imagine growing up with your brothers and sisters. You fought with them like crazy, but that's only, it made you stronger. It made you love them more. But anybody else does that with your brothers and sisters, you're going to be pissed. Now, I'll tell you what, right now, aliens come down here and start treating blacks bad or women bad or anything bad, and I guarantee you all of us are going to stand up like, I can treat them bad, but not you. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying that's right. I'm saying we have to get the bigger picture here. We are past this. We are past the cultural differences. This is all drama now. It's silliness, and it's getting out of control. Men are not bad. They are not evil. And let's admit it, women, half of it's our fault for not sticking up for ourselves earlier. You can't bottle all this shit up and spew it all out at once and expect to get major change right away. What are you really wanting out of this at that point, right? Let's be authentic. I was a recruiter in oil and gas for a very long time, and I am not kidding you. I would have the same one job up, and I would pick a woman and a man. They would have the same qualifications, badasses. Half the time the woman was better, had a higher degree or had more experience. And every time I offered them the same amount of money. And every time, every single time, you guys, I'm talking hundreds of times, I offered them the same amount of money. The man negotiates for more money, which is normal. That's what you do when you get a job offer. And you think you're worth more. You're saying, okay, thank you for the job offer, but I would like this. There's nothing wrong with that. But women have an intrinsicness in themselves to be just appreciative for anything they get. Women just took it, whatever I offered them. So I'd offer her $80,000. I'd offer him $80,000. He'd come back and say, no, it's going to have to be $120,000. No kidding. Every time. Half the reason women get paid less is because we accept less, you guys. It's not because they're giving us less. It's us. We have got to stand up, okay? Sorry, soapbox off, done. I want harmony and peace for the earth, but these things have got to be dealt with That's why they are issues. That's why they're rising to the surface. They must be dealt with. We can't ignore them. We can't say peace, love, and rainbow and unicorn farts and everything's okay. No, these things have to be dealt. They have to be dealt with. We have to feel anger. If people are angry, we have to recognize that and ask them why. And then we have to expect them to be grown up enough to tell us what their issue is and negotiate and understand each other. We can't just hold stuff in for 30 years and then go and try to ruin people's lives for it. I'm sorry. I don't want to get into politics. I'm going to stop that right now. But I see both sides of everything, and I just really wish that people would start harmonizing more on a human level and stop being enemies. Men and women are enemies now. Blacks and whites, enemies always, I feel. That's what I feel. I feel like I'd rather just stay home and talk to my friends on YouTube who I don't see your faces, and you don't have color, you don't have sex to me. All you are my soul tribe. You are souls to me, and I love that, and that's beautiful. Maybe we should all be like that, right? Okay, so we're going to go back to global karma. Yay. I want my ex-Virgo boyfriend to forgive me and come back. I still love him. Michelle Wainwright. Okay, so darling, we are going to manifest forgiveness in your ex's heart. That's definitely his free will if he wants to come back or not, but I am certainly manifesting as much understanding and love in his heart as I can. Okay. The feeling of inspiration. Oh, you need a muse, Stephen. You know, I think I need my glasses on. No, it's Stephen Horny. Okay. So, I just want to make sure. All right, Stephen. So everybody, for Stephen, we are manifesting a beautiful muse for him. He needs inspiration. Spirits, he needs something to light a fire under his ass again. It's coming, darling. It's coming. All right, Stephen Horny. That's hilarious. That's an awesome name. How is that not inspiration for you? If my last name was Horny, I'd be inspired. I'm just saying. Okay. All right, so I want to talk about love, soulmates, twin flames. When you want to manifest the love of your life, okay? The love of your life, right? Please believe me when I tell you this, okay? I've talked to my guides many times about this because most of my readings, 99% of my readings, no matter what they're about, people always at least want to know about what's going to happen in their love life. You know, even if that's not the main crux of it. You know, understand what I'm saying? Now, if what they've shown me is true about twin flames and soulmates, I want you to understand something. There is no possible way that you will miss out on it. The only thing that will really mess it up is coming together too early. Because there is divine timing. And the universe has created you in such a way where you are meant to come here. You're meant to grow and get to a certain level and then come back together. And together as a whole, it'll be amazing. But if you come together when you're both down here, when you haven't learned your things, you will destroy each other. And you won't come back together because you will hurt each other so much that you destroyed everything that the other person was here to learn. You got in the way of their path and they got in the way of yours. You don't want to manifest anything too early. I know you feel like you need it. I know you want it. I know you look around and trust me, you guys, I get it. I'm not on the twin flame journey and I've accepted that. Okay? And I think that's part of the reason that they've chosen me to read for people on twin flame journey, because I'm able to be unbiased about it. I believe in the twin flame journey. I believe that your other half is out there. And I hate that word, other half. I'm sure you've all heard this because I'm not half. I know, whatever, it's a meme. But what I am saying is I believe, and I have had a full vision of this from my spirit guides, that we came here as one soul. But our souls are too big for this dimension. Now, we are rising up now, but when our souls came in here, we were at third dimension. We're coming into fifth now. The third dimension doesn't even exist anymore. So the way that you came into this world, if you were born probably before, if you were born before 1990, you came in at third dimension, okay? If you were born before 1990, you came in at third dimension. Now let me tell you this. Third dimension does not exist anymore. It is obsolete. We are fourth going into fifth dimension right now. With that being the case, when our souls came in, they were the size of fifth dimension higher. They were too big energy-wise to literally fit into our dimension. So we split in half. And each part is going to develop separately. Come back together if you're on the journey. If you're on the twin flame journey, come back together once we hit fifth, sixth dimension. Okay? The people who are on twin flame journey, if you come together in this lifetime, amazing. If you don't, amazing. It's still going to be rock your world, tons of soulmates, tons of loves of your life. Amazing. But not if you're not living your life. Okay? If you're looking at what everybody else has and wishing that you had that, if you are wishing for something that you currently don't have, you may as well be pushing it away. You really, really, really may as well be pushing it away. You have got to start appreciating where you're at. And I'm not speaking to one individual person. I'm talking about the collective. I read for a lot of people, and everyone's looking for their soulmate, right? Everyone wants the notebook. It's just really hard. There's a lot of readers out there that do love readings, okay? And you guys know you can find them anytime. Virgo, love, Leo, soulmate, Libra, twin flame reading, right? And there's nothing wrong with that because there are a lot of people on that journey. But I am here to do soul transformation. I'm here to say, no matter how old you are and where you're at in life, we are going through the major, that's why Spirit chose me to do my job. And there are people out there that are going to help you with the twin flame journey. I'm going to help you sometimes too if you're a client, for sure. But it's very frustrating for me because I'm not on the twin flame journey, to see people who want to meet the love of their life more than they want to change the world, more than they want to step into their soul journey, more than they want to live. It's unbelievable to me. I don't understand it. I literally, it's like, I'm from Texas, and the first time I went to a northern state, I didn't have comprehension for how cold it could get. Like, I didn't know anything could be colder than my freezer. So negative 20 degrees. Some guy spit off the back of a cattle truck when I was in basic training, and it bounced off the ground. He hawked a loogie, spit off the truck, and I watched his spit bounce off the fucking ground. It froze that fast. That's how I feel about the comprehension between people who are not on a soul journey or a twin flame journey and people that are, right? And so I'm trying to understand the intensity that everyone has about meeting this one person that apparently is, I would probably want to slit my throat if I thought there was one person for me out there. It's just not my journey, right? So I don't have the comprehension. I love falling in love, and I hope I do it. I've already fallen in love at least 25 times. I hope to do it another 800. I don't ever plan on spending my life not falling in love over and over. But half the time, it's more about, are you advancing my life? Are you advancing my journey? Otherwise, why are you here, right? Am I advancing your life and your journey? Because I want you to be here as long as we are. And when we're done advancing each other, we're going to go our own ways. And we'll always I'm friends with everyone I was ever with, except for one person, because he's insane. But, and whoever he is, he'll never know who it is, will he? Because I all told them all they were crazy. What I'm saying is, there's so much more out there. I know it sounds bad, but there's so much more out there than a good boyfriend or a good girlfriend or a soulmate or a twin flame. I know that sounds shallow to you guys, but to me, it feels really shallow when that's all I hear. I want people to be writing a new book, making a movie, changing the world, doing something amazing. There are so many humans out here, and all I want to know is what makes each of you tick and what makes each of you special. I want to fall in love with you guys. You guys are my soulmates. You guys are my twin flames. I want to see how we can change the world. I want to see how we can make this world better. And trust me, it's in doing those things, it's in stepping into that journey, into that path, that if you are on that journey, on that twin flame journey, that's where you find them. That's where you find them. You're going to find them on the walk, you guys. You can't manifest that. You can't. If you have a twin flame, if you're on the twin flame journey, if you're on the soulmate journey, you can't manifest that, because again, it's within you. It is already there. It is you. From what they've shown me, your twin flame, I have a twin flame out there, but I'm not on the journey in this lifetime. We are not meant to come together. I know that. I know that. Or he's already dead. I'm not sure. I felt a little bold, because I'm pretty sure he's visited me in dreams, or she, or it, or whatever. So I'm not sure if he's dead or if we're just telepathically communicating and he's in like a third world country starving to death or something. I don't know. But we are both here to learn different things. And my path is way too big to be focused on falling in love right now, maybe. And like I said, I love falling in love. And if I found one man that, or woman, I'm pretty... I fall in love with souls, not people, really. But if I found a person that I could completely be me, because no one's ever seen. I mean, there's a lot of ladies in this get up in here. There's all kinds of stuff going on. But if I could find one person that could truly, authentically, unconditionally love me, and that I could respect and love, and we each made each other's lives better, why would I ever walk away from that, right? So I have nothing against long-term relationships. I have nothing against soulmates or twin flames. But I am going to say right now, you guys. Yeah, I know. I'm not sure. I don't know what it is. So I am going to say right now that it's getting exhausting as a reader who... I literally came out to try to do something outside of the norm, right? I know all the readers talk about love and he's coming, he's not coming, somebody's looking at you, somebody's watching. It's burning me out. That's why I have a hard time sometimes getting back on. And I keep trying to do something big. Eternal Transformations. That's the name of my channel. I keep trying to talk about big things changing, you guys. The guides are telling me messages that are so big. Love is important. Love is what we're all made of. But to completely focus your energy on finding your other half when you haven't even figured out your whole, you don't even know who you are half. I'm not talking about you. I'm sorry. I'm not talking to anyone specific. But every reading I do, I want to say, if you have to come to me to explain yourself to you, do you really think you're ready to love someone fully? Because you obviously don't even love yourself, let alone even know yourself. Right? There's so much, the love is maybe the biggest thing of all. The soulmate, it is probably the biggest thing of all. But you find that whenever you are courageous enough to get on your journey. You are not going to find your soulmate at Starbucks. I'm fucking sorry, but